Well, now let's think a little outside the box and see how to repurpose an ordinary garden glove and turn it into a decorative way to hold your knives and forks. I wanted to do something a little different to keep all of our cutlery, our servingware, forks, knives, and to make it kind of decorative and fun too. So we're going to be working on this garden glove. This is just a cheapy garden glove you get in the garden section. You can pick these up at your department store, dollar store, hardware store, and they can be muslin. It's just that the blue kind of goes with my theme here. And I'm just going to paint on a big black 5. Remember, years ago, I remember going to the dime store with Grandma, and we would get seed packets. And today, I guess they're over $1, but back then, they were only a nickel at the 5 and dime store. Good old times, good days. So I'm just going to paint the number 5 here. And if you want to, you can add to this design by adding a watermelon. I'm just going to keep it simple. And something like that. Fabric paint makes it so easy to go on. And then I'm going to come back in with just a little bit of highlight, a little bit of the white fabric paint. It's a little hard to see. It's on my wax paper. And just kind of where the light hits it, just kind of a little bit of a highlight. Like I said too, if you want to paint some watermelons, or maybe you're using a different theme, it's just a really good technique. It's an easy technique. And think about other things that you can paint on that add interest to your place setting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a little bit of jute rope. It's just a natural fiber. And this cuff is a little tall really for what I want. So fold it down, wrap this around. I guess I cut off maybe a couple feet of the rope, and I'm going to leave it just enough. I'm not going to pull it so tight that I can't get my forks and knives and whatever I want to put down in there. Tie a bow, and I'm going to tie another bow. You could also use raffia. That would be kind of cool. So you got a double bow, and you're going to have to kind of play with this and work this around a little bit so that you get that going in the direction that you want. If you need to, you cut off these little extra pieces here. I'll trim them down a little bit so that they're not so wild. And now what I'm going to do, oh, you know what I forgot? I don't know why. I just forgot to write my little cent sign. Can't forget that. There we go. So now we got watermelons for a nickel. Remember those days of the seed packets that were only a nickel? I love those. I used to buy sunflowers and watermelons. I don't really like watermelon to eat much, but I love to grow watermelon. They're fun to grow. They're pretty flowers. Good thing I saw that. Now, I have a little embellishment. This is a little button that I got. I think it's made of polymer clay. Looks like it's made of polymer clay. But you can get these little embellishments at your craft store. They usually sell buttons in a variety of themes. You usually get 2 of them on a card. So I'm just going to embellish that with the button. And here's what it looks like all finished.